launch Nemesis. State your exact position, over.
Near Bantry Bay. Hurry, please hurry. My mate's in the water. Oh no, it's coming back. No, no, no.
Shark attack. PKG Sydney Water Police, this is the police launch Nemesis. We're about to attend a reported shark attack at Bantry Bay.
I couldn't pull him in. It had him, he wouldn't let go.
Okay, try and calm down. All right, have you had any sight of him?
He was water skiing when the shark took him.
Check out the colour of the water.
Lady Nemesis, negative on the search so far. We're going back to refuel.
Copy that, Polio.
So have they seen anything at all? No, nothing yet.
So, Dave, tell me, how big is the shark we're looking for?
Well, to take a grown man and pull him under, it'd have to be a big one. 3 metres, maybe bigger.
So you were water skiing without an observer in the boat?
We hadn't intended to go skiing. Conditions were perfect. He was insistent.
Right, how far away were you when the shark hit?
500 metres. I saw the dorsal fin. Adam must have seen it too because he started swimming. By the time I reached him, he was screaming. I tried to haul him back in with the ski rope, but he kept going under.
So Adam never made it back inside the boat?
That's right.
There was blood on the engine cowling inside the outboard well?
He lost his arm first. Blood was spraying everywhere.
Oh, here we go.
What am I going to tell his wife?
I will do that for you, Mr. Tremaine. It'll be fine. Want to get him a cup of tea before he makes his statement, Taylor?
When you talk to the wife,
Thank
can
you.
you see whether it was normal for this bloke to be in the harbour in the middle of the week?
Oh, so I'm going to do the death knock, yeah?
Yeah, that's one of the joys of the job, mate. Good eye.
Well, last year, Water Police in San Susie were recovering a body when
Sorry,
it was taken by some sort of a shark.
That's right, that was off Kurnell, wasn't it? I remember that
Well,
one.
I could swallow this whole thing if it was the continental shelf, but we're talking Middle Harbour.
Oh, come on, Jack, there are lots of reported sightings in the harbour.
Yeah, but there's also reports of UFOs every week.
What about the attack on the swimmer up the river about 10 days ago?
Yeah, that was a small shark. The guy just got his leg nibbled. This guy's talking about a monster that jumps out of the water chomping blokes.
Oh, yeah, right. So what's your theory?
All right, 2 solicitors in a boat. They have an argument, right? Tremaine kills Middleton, throws him overboard in the story.
I'd like to be able to tell you that maybe we'll find your husband, Adam, safe and well. But considering the circumstances, I think that's unlikely. I'm sorry. Did your husband often go water skiing in the harbour during the middle of the week?
He and Robert didn't need much excuse to take the boat out.
Oh, so they were best friends as well as partners in the law firm?
I think soulmates is the expression.
Can you remember any recent arguments at work, like any problems?
Why?
Well, it's just a standard question in this situation.
Not that I'm aware, but Adam didn't talk shop at home.
Is there anybody you can call? Maybe come over and look after you? Perhaps your mother?
I'll be all right. You'll call me when you hear anything?
Sure. I'll be in contact. If you need to call me, here's my card.
Thank you, Michael.
It's okay.
Yes, sir, I understand that.
Thank you.
I tell you, you mention the word shark and the whole world goes nuts.
Not to get worse. There's a rerun of Jaws on the telly tonight.
Hey, Helen, we need to see if anyone can confirm Tremaine's story, if anyone saw the attack, yeah?
Okay, I'll get on the radio.
Okay, we're going out for coffee. Do you want one?
Yes.
Yeah, two?
No, madam, you're going to be perfectly safe.
Sydney, water, please.
Sharks are incapable of grabbing people off
Sharks?
Shouldn't they be carrying powerheads?
No, the department won't allow it. Besides, some of the sharks in the harbour are protected species.
Yeah, I know that, but what about humans? I mean, aren't they protected species as well?
Now, the pot emits an electronic pulse which is supposed to repel sharks within a 5-metre radius. It's particularly effective against reef sharks, so the brochure says.
Okay, what about 30-foot white pointers?
Well, this particular shark's shown a liking for white male flesh, so stick behind Johnny, you should be just fine. Look, if there's any activity down there, I want you to come to the service ASAP, all right? And if you don't want to go down, I won't hold it against you.
I'm fine.
Okay. Let's go.
Visibility's a shocker, Dave.
Okay, then I want you to stay within eyesight of each other.
Hey guys, I spoke to the wife. She claims that she wasn't aware of any problems at work either.
Right, so the sharks are only suspect.
Oh, I haven't discounted Tremaine yet.
You know, once I was paddling down Parramatta River on my surf ski and something grabbed my paddle.
Oh, every man and his dog's got a shark story.
Hey, I'm just saying it's possible. It could have been a rogue shark.
Yeah, oh, there's a rogue involved, all right, man. I'm just trying to work out whether it's a man or a
Paddling
fish.
a surf ski in
Oh, you know, you're like everybody else. Nobody believed me.
We'll send someone around to investigate. Thank you. Much indeed. Okay. Just had a report of someone throwing blood and offal into the harbour.
Afternoon tea for the shark, shouldn't wonder.
BKG Sydney Water Police to police launch Nemesis.
Seems we've got some turkey who's throwing animal remains in the middle harbour, somewhere near Grotto Point.
And what offence does that come under?
I don't know, animal cruelty? Pollution? We'll get him on something.
Let's go.
Hey, hey! You think you're doing?
Alien, what's it look like?
For what?
A shark, of course. I heard about it on the radio. You reckon it must be 5 metres?
You know it's illegal to fish for sharks here. They're protected in the harbour.
Oh, Bull, what do you want to protect those buggers for? They eat people, don't they?
Hey, what's that?
I don't know. Could be sheep or goat.
Where'd you get it from?
My brother-in-law works in an abattoir.
Hey, what are you deaf or something? I just told you can't do this here.
Says who?
We do.
Listen, unless you want us to confiscate your boat, you will stop what you're doing there and pack up shop.
Oh, come on, fellas. I got a big family to feed.
Yeah, don't we all? Now try the local fish shop next time.
Now clear off before we lose our sense of humour, huh?
Dave, I think I found something.
Bring it up.
So generally when a shark bites, the bottom jaw tends to hook into and locate the prey while the victim is shaken against the top jaw with size from side to side.
Yeah.
So you get a clean-cut bite with a characteristic appearance, but in this case is absent.
So what are you saying? It wasn't a shark attack?
Well, it's a clean-cut bite, but there doesn't appear to be any evidence of teeth marks.
Concluding that...
Well, concluding nothing till I get it on the bench and have a proper look at it.
Well, you're saying it's a clean cut, Chopper. What would do something like this?
Well, it could have been a sharp implement, or it could have been a bloody big shark that just snapped it off.
You know what whatsoever, Chopper.
I'm sorry.
You know.
Chopper, do you mind if I take the wedding band just for identification purposes, please?
Of course. It's Adam's wedding ring.
Now, are you sure about that?
Yes, I should know. I put it on his finger.
Do you mind that if crime scene takes some fingerprints of your husband's belongings just for identification purposes? You know, when we haven't found the rest of the body, you've got to compare fingerprints with the arm that we've got with something maybe your husband touched. keep that until the investigation is complete. And then I'll get it back to you, okay?
Adam and I were about to get divorced. I was trying to get my head around the concept of being a divorcee. Now I'm a widow. You married?
No.
Stay that way. It's not worth it.
Hey, Jack,
Yeah.
just been talking to a solicitor friend of mine.
Yeah, male or female?
Female, why?
Did you talk to her about us? You know,
No, I didn't talk to her about us. What, do you tell your friends every boring detail of your life?
I haven't got any friends.
Oh, yeah, that explains it. No, look, this firm, Tremaine and Middleton, right? Apparently, they're under investigation from the Law Society.
Yeah?
Yeah, they've been ripping off people who've given them money to invest in mortgages.
Well, caught with their fingers in the till.
Yeah. Their firm's in the hands of the receivers.
Well, that's reason enough for conflict between the partners, so they end up on a boat, an argument breaks out, Middleton goes overboard. I tell you what, I believe that more than the crock they spun us.
Yeah, but what about this arm, right? What's your theory on that, yeah?
I don't know, but you know the investigation of them ripping off the money's still the best lead we got.
Yeah, let's go talk to Tremaine, eh?
Perhaps you should read this. It's a statutory declaration that explains how Adam took the money from the mortgages in order to invest in some gold stocks he'd had a good tip on.
Keola Mining. That's the one, is it?
Yes, that's right. The tip turned out to be a dud. He lost everything.
Signed and dated 2 days ago.
That's right. I knew nothing about it. The auditors are satisfied that Adam alone was responsible for the fraudulent activity in the firm.
Right. How much money are we actually talking about here?
Almost $3 million.
Gee, your clients must have been happy with you and Mr. Middleton.
The money lost will be recouped by the Fidelity Fund of the Law Society. Every client will get their money back, every cent of it.
So you heard about this and you decided to go water skiing?
Adam came to me and explained the situation. He was terribly upset. That's why we went out into the harbour to gain a moment's respite. He knew that once the case became public knowledge and the criminal proceedings began, his life would be over. Excuse me.
We'll keep this?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much for your time.
Well, if this stat deck's a goer, we've just lost our motive.
Yeah, look, I'd like to get a look at the auditor's report to see if there's something else Tremaine hasn't told us.
Yeah, fine. But, you know, part of me feels that murdering a solicitor, it's sort of justifiable homicide, you know?
Yeah. Wasn't your ex-husband a solicitor?
Yeah, he was.
Hey, remind me never to get involved with you.
Oh, too late, mate. You're hooked. You're hooked on me.
Plenty of other fish in the sea.
All right.
Plenty.
Big wide ocean out there.
Oh, Canada's just about to close, but I got to see decaf cap. Hey, isn't this romantic, you know? 2 consenting adults, and here we are doing our homework.
This is a sad story. This is really sad, right? A statement from a retired couple, invested their entire savings with Tremaine and Middleton. Now they've lost a lot, got nothing.
Well, the Law Society's confirmed they're going to make good on the stolen tip.
Yeah, but not until the investigation's over. Right? That could take 6 or 7 months. In the meantime, they got nothing. They're eating dog food, you know? And this guy, right, he lost over $2 million. You know, with this guy's how's he going to feel about it, yeah?
This is Victor Wise.
What, he's a friend?
It's funny, you know, the feds have been chasing him for years for diamond smuggling.
Well, how's he going to react if he finds out his money's been stolen?
Oh, look, he's a nice enough guy, Victor, but I tell you what, if you got between him and his money, I reckon he could be in the bottom of the harbour. Says he's an entrepreneur, you know, like I'm a goldfish.
BKG Sydney Water Police to Police Launch Nemesis.
This is Police Launch Nemesis. Go ahead, Sydney Water Police.
Could you please proceed to
Rod Island East, there's a Mrs. Shirley Martin. She's waiting on the wharf. She claims her dogs have been
taken by a shark?
Dog. Copy that. ETA 5 minutes.
Eyes up. Morning, ma'am.
I was taking my 2 boys for a walk.
Sorry, your boys?
Sebastian and Philip. They're my toy poodles. After their walk, they like to go for a swim around the point. Well, this morning, they swam around the point, and then I couldn't find them. I went and had a look at them, but there was no sign of them.
So what makes you think a shark took them?
Did you see one?
No, but I've been asking everybody if they've seen my boys, and this man told me about there's a killer shark in the harbour.
Hey, you got $1 million plus launch, you're sitting at the marina, you don't even go out through the heads.
And what's so special about outside the heads? All you got's bloody waves and more waves. I got all the view I need right here. Plus I don't get an upset stomach until now. How are you, Jack?
Oh, I'm good, Vic. How you doing?
I can't complain. Who's your lovely lady friend?
It's Detective Goldstein. She bought her own bikini.
G'day. Hey, girls.
Come for a spot of briggy, did you? I put on a lovely spread, you know. Lots of little tidbits.
No, we actually wanted to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah, how about we go up the Pointy and Vic, have a chat? What do you reckon?
No. We'll go for a walk down here. Stay there, girls. Don't eat all the caviar, all right? What can I do for you?
Oh, you want to tell us about your movements yesterday?
Yeah, I was on a plane coming back from South Africa.
All right, what time did you get in?
In the late PM. You can check with South African Airlines if you like. I flew first class.
Oh, yeah, what was it like?
You know anything about South African cuisine?
No, not a lot.
Neither do I. So what's been going on that you have to come here and ask me for an alibi?
Well, we're conducting an investigation and your name came up in connection with a couple of lawyers at Tremaine and Middleton. Yeah, ring a bell?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this guy Adam Middleton, he was taken by a shark the other day.
Yeah, what sort of shark? One with legs or one
Well,
with
that's
fins?
what we're trying to determine. You had some money invested with their firm?
Yeah, I had some savings tucked away.
Oh, 2.2 million, that's a lot of savings.
You're not trying to say that the money wasn't above board?
Hey, we don't care where the money came from, right?
Well, it's a bit of a joke, really, isn't it, eh? These lawyers, they made some bullshit investments and lost a lot.
What? Well, you're saying you're happy with them losing it?
No. Yeah. Now, what can I do about it? I should have buried the money in the back garden. You know what lawyers are like. They're like sharks. They come around with interest rates and...
Yeah, so what are you doing? You're chalking it up to experience?
Yeah,
you're telling me?
Yeah, it's a bad experience. But what else can I do, eh? I rang up the people from the Law Society and they said that I'd get me money back in time. All I have to do is wait. So what else can I do, Jack?
Well, you can go and have some breakfast, I suppose. There's nothing more going on here, is there?
No.
No, we've got to go.
This is so boring. You sure Wise is going to make a move?
Yeah, because he's not a patient man. He's going to want to keep the pressure on.
CKG Sydney Water Police to Water Police 200.
Yeah, Water Police 200.
We've confirmed Victor Wise's flight.
Yeah, OK, copy that, Helen.
Well, he wasn't lying.
Well, he would have got someone else to do his dirty work while he's out of the country. It's a perfect alibi.
True. So is that why you never got married?
What?
Well, you know, all those fish in the sea.
Ah, yeah. Schools.
Yeah. Right. You have to keep yourself wide open like a shark's mouth, yeah?
You know the way it goes, you know. All those fish, so little time, all that bait.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, here's Victor.
No. Is it hold Tremaine? Yeah, but don't do anything till I get there, OK?
It's off to pay his respects to Tremaine. I don't know how I'm going to cope with you.
Barry, wait up.
Hang on, what's happening here?
Go round him, go round.
Can you see the car? Do you know where it is?
Yep, I know. Make a right.
Yep. There's Victor's car.
Yeah, it's Tremaine's office.
Right. Hey, what's that?
Look at this.
Oh, jeez.
What are you, right? Here we go.
I don't want to wait 6 minutes for the last 6 months. You understand?
What are you doing?
That's the police. Let him down.
Get him out of the window. Come on.
What are you doing here, Jack?
I might ask you the same thing. Turn him up the right way, fence post.
I was having a private conversation with Mr. Tremaine.
Oh, yeah, what about it?
Well, if I told you, Jack, it wouldn't be private, would it? You right, boys? Okay, let's go.
I understand. You're not going anywhere. You wait on too, buddy. You're not going anywhere. I just want to ask Mr. Tremaine if he wants to make a complaint, all right, with you.
You don't want to make a complaint, do you?
Vic.
Do you?
Vic.
Do you?
You want to make a complaint,
No.
Mr. Tremaine?
No, I do not.
Sure
That
about
won't be
this? You
necessary.
sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Not too close.
You're
But
that
I might
close.
fall in love. You know what I mean?
You're that close. Okay. See ya, Vic. Bye-bye.
Detective Goldstein.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
See you, Jack.
Yeah, see you.
Terrific. Listen, we'll go and get a cappuccino, all right?
Okay, sir. Well, you got yourself in quite a pickle, didn't you?
Nothing I can't handle.
Look, do you want to tell us what's going on? You know, so we might be able to help you out.
I don't need your help.
Wise had Adam Middleton knocked, didn't he? Yeah? He sent a couple of heavies around to meet you, right? They knocked Middleton and they left you to clean it all up, didn't they? Is that the way it went?
As I said in my statement, Adam was the victim of a shark attack. There is nothing more to say on the matter.
Shark attack. You are joking.
You realise what just happened here? Hey, we won't be around next time.
You're a lucky boy, you know. Oh, Mick. Kyola Mining. That's the company that Middleton supposedly invested in.
Yeah?
Doesn't exist. Never been listed on the stock exchange.
Well, what did Middleton do with the money?
Oh, I don't know. Offshore bank accounts under his pillow, who knows?
All right, can you ring Rachel and Jack and tell them about that? Also, if they need me, I'll be at Carly Middleton's house.
Okie doke.
Thanks, Helen.
Hello, is anyone home? Carly? Mrs. Middleton? Oh, Carly. Are you all right?
I came home and I found the place like this.
Are you all right? Entry point was through the back door. It was kicked in.
Oh, Mrs. Middleton, I'm Detective Christie, Detective Goldstein. Did your husband keep any money on the premises?
No.
Right, was there a safe?
No, nothing
Carly?
like that.
Are you all right?
Oh, Mr. Tremaine, what are you doing here?
I came here to see whether Carly was coping. Are you okay?
I'll be better if you just leave. We actually want to have a word with you. Could we talk to you outside? Thank you.
If there's no Keola Mining, what did Adam do with the money?
Well, we were hoping you could tell us.
I told you, Adam said he put it in the stock market. I had no reason to think he was lying.
You don't know what they were looking for in the house, do you?
If you're implying it was the money, I've no idea.
You.
Do you think Victor's responsible for the break-in?
Oh, look, he probably sent one of his goons while he personally hung Tremaine out the window.
Yeah, we've just got to prove it.
Yeah, anyway, I'm going to hang around here and see what crime scene turns up, OK?
Hi, Mick. You never said what a good-looking woman Mrs. Middleton was.
These are your wedding photos.
Yeah.
You're both in your swimmers.
It was a stinker of a day, 40 plus in the shade. We got married in the pool.
It's very romantic.
Yeah, it was. We were pretty happy then, young and innocent.
Then what happened?
You ever been in a relationship where you wake up one day and you suddenly realise you don't know the person at all? Like you're a complete stranger?
Standard relationships with me, I'm afraid.
Adam and I were married for 3.5 years before I found out he was bisexual.
Well, that must have come as a shock to you.
Adam admitted he had encounters. And I thought, OK, that's the guy's experiment. He said he was committed to our marriage. And for a while, he was. And then he started coming home from work later and later. And then sometimes he wouldn't come home from work at all. He made good excuses. Business trips, conferences, that kind of thing.
It's good to talk. Get it out. Makes it easier.
I wanted a baby. Adam wouldn't hear of it. Bastard had everything that he wanted. And he couldn't even give me a baby. just wanted something good to come out of all those years.
It's all right, Carly. It's all right. Okay. It's all right. Okay. It'll be all right. It's all right. I actually think I better get going.
Don't worry, Mrs. Martin. We haven't given up the search for your dogs yet. Sorry, your boys.
Oh, well, I realise the chances of finding them alive are slim, but a friend said if you catch the shark, it's possible there could be an autopsy.
What? On the shark?
Yes, and if that was the case, and you were able to recover some of the remains, I would like to give my boys a proper funeral.
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah.
VKG Sydney Water Police to police lodge nemesis. Travel aboard a cruiser called Seamist.
We've a report of shots fired at Westport Marina, Cabarita.
Yeah, copy that, Taylor. ETA 10 minutes. We'll get back to you soon, Mrs. Martin. Okay, hold it. Yeah, it's the Seamist.
Chopper reckons the time of death's between 6 a.m. and 9, and that the weapon was a .45 calibre handgun.
Yeah, the divers are checking under the boat in case the shooter threw the weapon overboard.
All right, we should be so lucky.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late.
Hey, listen, guys, the federal police, now, they've had a tap on Wise's phone for some time.
Yeah? And?
OK. Wise organised to meet Tremaine at 6:30 a.m. this morning on his boat. It's all on tape.
Right.
We have to talk. It's about the money.
Is that your voice on the tape?
Yes, it's my voice on the tape.
What was this meeting about? What's all this about money? What's that?
It was just a ploy to get to see him. I was desperate. I wanted to get him off my back. I'm trying to sell my apartment. I was going to offer him the money, anything to stop him from harassing me, but I didn't kill him. I didn't even make the appointment.
Come on, Matt. What? You set up a meeting with Victor Wise and you didn't show?
Yes, I got held up.
Oh, come on. Come on, mate. You get up to do a lot better than that.
I needed to brief another solicitor on a very important case.
Well, at 6:30 in the morning.
It affected a case in court today, the one you just pulled me out of.
What time exactly was this brief?
Just before 6 a.m. There were others present as well. If you need their names and numbers, I'm happy to oblige.
Tremaine had Victor Wise bumped. I don't know how he did it, but he did it.
Oh, this is based on empirical evidence, is
Ancient
it?
rule of thumb.
All right, what's that?
You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
That's going to look good on the brief.
Sir, there have been no more confirmed sightings of sharks in the harbour.
guys,
Yes, we are confident
The
of
fingerprints found at the Middleton house don't match with that of the severed arm.
What, it's not Adam Middleton's arm?
No, the arm belongs to Mr. Alan Trove.
And Mr. Trove is?
He was buried at Waverley Cemetery 2 days ago.
Right. Yeah, one arm. So this is Alan Trove, eh, Chopper? Yeah. Where's Middleton then?
Well, he's alive, obviously. And he's dead, obviously.
Yeah, Jack, it's Mick. Stay here.
probably out of the country by now.
No, he won't get very far. I've alerted immigration. I've also stationed 2 police officers down at his place in case he goes home.
All right, the question is whether Middleton's taken the money, he's on the run, or whether he's going to meet up with Tremaine.
No, I think they're going to stick together on this one, Jack.
Hey.
Carly Middleton told me that her husband may have been bi and that he had a relationship with Tremaine.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Why didn't you tell us this
look,
before?
I just didn't think it was relevant, okay?
Oh, jeez, Riley. We'll go and have a chat to Carly, okay?
I'll see you there.
I'll tell you what, why don't you sit this one out? Because I like to keep things impartial, you know?
What does that bloody mean, Jack?
I'll tell you what it means, mate. I've seen the body language between you and Carly. Then you start turning up late, and now you're withholding relevant information. That's what it means.
It means that your mind's in the gutter because nothing happened between me and Carly Middleton.
Mick,
nothing at all. What do you think I'm that stupid?
Well, I don't know, mate. You tell me.
Okay, so it was a bad move not passing on information about Middleton's sex life. She was upset. She confided in me and it was personal.
Oh, you bet it was personal. That's what I got a problem with.
Nothing happened, Jack. All right, now you either believe me or you don't. You either trust me, because if you don't professionally, you've got nothing. All right, walk, mate.
Mick, get in the car.
Listen, shut up. And I'll tell you, trust has to be earned, right?
Jack, I'm going to leave you here. You can walk to Tremaine's. Now you get in the car. Mick, get in the car.
Mrs. Middleton.
Middleton, do I have a word with you?
Can't it wait? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, it's pretty important, actually.
So is my appointment.
Mind stepping away from the car, please, Mrs. Middleton?
You pop the boot, please, driver.
Thanks very much. How's it going, mate?
You're going on a holiday, eh?
Any lower against that after everything that's happened?
Do you mind if we have a chat to you at the station?
Yeah, we'll bring these for safekeeping. This car.
Thanks for your cooperation, driver.
Here we go.
Can I hop in the back there for us? Excellent. Whack him the bird.
We'll organise this, Mick. See you back there. Just mind your coat.
You want to pop that?
Gotcha.
Rach?
Yeah. Did you have any idea that your husband was still alive?
No.
Right, well, we're thinking that your husband and Mr. Tremaine were planning to skip the country with well over $2 million. Just throw it in.
We think the money went missing. That's why Tremaine was hanging around after helping fake your husband's death.
So when your house was broken into, they were after the money, yeah?
Carly, could you open your bag for us, please? Miss Middleton, can you open your bag for us?
No.
Just go for it, mate. Go for it.
Wait, you can't do this.
Yeah, we can, actually.
Miss Middleton, we're arresting you for goods in custody. You're not obliged to say or do anything unless you wish to do so, but whatever you say or do will be used in evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes. About 2 months ago, Adam casually told me over breakfast that he was involved with Tremaine. And then he went off to the office like it was any other day. I thought about divorcing him for a moment, and then I thought about destroying everything in the house that he owned. Adam collects primitive pottery. I went into the office of the house and I started knocking them over. The first one smashed, and that's where I found the money stashed inside the pots.
$2.2 million worth of notes. That's big pots, yeah?
Adam had a very big collection. After Michael told me that Adam was dead, I moved the money to a safety deposit box, and I thought about what to do next.
Look, have you got any idea where your husband and Tremaine are now?
No.
There's no special places, like, well, if he went on a conference, would he stay in a hotel that he particularly liked, or
No,
anywhere else?
I'm sorry. I hardly saw Adam for the last 3 months. I'd really like to help you, but I was always chasing him up on his damn mobile.
Would he still have that mobile with him now, do you think?
I suppose he must. It's not at the house.
Yeah, worth a shot. Yeah, long shot.
Please wait while your call is diverted to another number.
Leave the message, Carly.
Hi, you've reached Adam Middleton. Leave a message and I'll call you back ASAP.
Adam, it's Carly. I know you're alive and I know about the money. You couldn't find it because I have it. I don't care what you and Tremaine have planned. I just want to start a new life. I'm willing to split the money with you as long as you two agree to leave me alone. Meet me at Everleigh Railway Yards at 4:15 today and I'll give you your share. Oh, was that okay?
Yeah, it was good. You did well.
Yeah. It's good.
So what do we do if they don't show?
Well, they'll show. They've got no choice. They want to go away and they want some day to play with. Who's this? Courier? I mean, these people are clever, or they're just plain lazy?
Sarah D. Couriers, I believe, got a package from me.
Come on, give me the money, Carly. Here we go.
Miss Middleton.
Sorry. There you go.
Can you just sign there, please?
OK, I want a tight tail on this. Anyone loses him, don't come to work.
Thanks for using Sarah D. Couriers. Have a nice day, man.
Water Police 200, yep. Target is on the Anzac Bridge.
What's he doing pulling in here? It's a dead end, isn't it? Oh, maybe he's lost.
No, there's a bay down there. Maybe it's to pick up our water. I'll call the Nemesis.
Yeah, good idea.
A Water Police 200 to Police Launch Nemesis.
Go ahead, Water Police 200.
Yeah, Tommy, I want you on standby at Blackwattle Bay.
We're on our way, Jack.
Jack, he's getting out of the car. He's got the bag.
OK, let's go.
Hey, throw the bag over! Hey! Don't throw it over!
OK, buddy. Who hired you?
I work for Sarah D. Couriers.
No, I mean for this job. Who hired you for this job?
I don't know, I was over the phone, man.
Don't you think it's a bit odd that you threw the bag over the bridge?
I do what the customer wants.
Isn't that slightly weird?
Had weirder.
Hey, right. Water Police 200. Yeah, yep. The target boat is under the Glebe Island Bridge.
Yeah,
We request launch assistance.
Did you hear us? Did you hear us calling out to you? What success?
South Point. Sydney Water Police, this is the Police Launch Nemesis. We've spotted our target heading towards Roselle Bay. Repeat, Roselle Bay.
Copy that, Nemesis. Harvey's 1 minute away.
Call him, Gavin.
This is the Sydney Water Police. Cut your engines. I repeat, this is the Water Police. Cut your engines now.
Up here, son.
Straight ahead, Andy!
Cut your engines now. This is the Sydney Water Police. Cut your engines. I repeat, cut your engines now.
Hey, chicken.
Sydney Water Police, now take the keys out of the ignition and leave them on the seat.
Adam! Adam! Adam!
Still nothing. We're going to move further back that way. The tide could have pulled him further out.
Think a shark might have done it?
I don't believe it.
What?
Look. I thought you learned your lesson the last time.
Oh, I did. I'm not fishing for shark.
Well, that tackle's a little bit big for flathead, don't you think?
What's that noise?
Sound like a dog bark. Oh, aye. That's me much. He loves to come out with me.
Well, why have you got it trapped inside a box?
No, hold on. That's two dogs barking in there.
What's your name again?
Darren Davies.
Mr. Davies, you're under arrest for cruelty to animals and stealing.
Cruelty? Oh, come on, fellas. I was just going to get them to swim around a bit. Only for
Mr. Davies, you're lucky that there's no offence in being a bloody idiot.
How'd you get the arm from the funeral parlour?
Adam paid $500 for it. He told the guy he was a med student.
Right.
Can't find the body. The divers are still looking.
So it was Adam who killed Victor Wise.
What does it matter now? Adam's dead.
It matters. You arranged a meeting with Victor Wise. You didn't show. Middleton did. He shot Wise and his bodyguard. Is that what happened?
Yeah, Wise wouldn't let up. He kept on and on about wanting the money. He wasn't prepared to wait for it. He wanted it now. They will find his body one day. The thought of him just floating out there. Oh, my God.
We can't wait anymore. Let's go.
What's your name? What's your name?
I've been bailed. My lawyer's pretty positive. First offence, no record.
I hope it all works out for you, Carly.
Well, I guess it's goodbye and have a nice life.
Good luck, Carly.
Reckon they'll find Middleton?
Oh, yeah, he'll turn up the next couple of days. And what they say, he'll bloat and float.
Yeah. Hey, have you and Mick kissed and made up yet?
Look, if there's any kissing going on around here, it won't be with Mick. It'll be with, you know, a Blakemore or a Taylor or, you know, or Sykesy.
Yeah? You know, I saw Dave McCall giving you the eye the other day. Yeah, I reckon he'd kiss a bit like this. Except he'd be a bit rougher, you know?